Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leader Lounge, and I am so glad that you are here. Welcome, my name is Tracie Collins, and in the Leader Lounge is where I discuss private, exclusive content that speaks to leadership, business scalability, things that I use to impact my building a business, branding, selling, scaling, anything that I can do to contribute to your journey as a woman in leadership. So today we're going to discuss one of the things that I think one of my favorite topics is building the brand, the body, and the business, right? um, this is important because now we're seeing a lot of women, Black women, the 92%, really focusing on their self. I believe in being selfish and really understanding the term of selfish as self preservation. How can I direct energy to me and mine so that I am growing and I am elevating and helping other women do the same thing, primarily Black women, because I am one, right? Okay, so today we're going to talk about building the brand, the body, and the business. So let's start off with the brand. Building the brand. Okay, so I have my trusted notes over here. And again, the Leader Lounge is exclusive content not seen anywhere else. It is for women in leadership. As you guys know, I help women create scalable, sellable businesses. And this is a space that I drop tips and tidbits on how to do that. Okay, so let's talk about building the brand. One of the things that is going to separate you from everybody else is your storytelling, your authentic story, your journey. Tell your story. It does not have to be perfect. You don't have to show up all in glam, but people care about your story. How authentic are you? How transparent are you? Don't tell them everything. But how relatable are you? When you tell your story, this is the part where you can shine. This is the part where you create what's called um, it's like your unique selling proposition, something like that. I don't have those notes next to me, but this is where your uniqueness comes about. And you really want to lean into this because this is the part that is going to separate you from everybody else. This is the part where your audience is going to find you. Okay. So tell your story, the things that you deem to be maybe ashamed of, you're not so proud of. That's a part of your journey that is going to elevate you. It's going to make you interesting. It's going to make you relatable, and it is going to make you um, essentially sellable, honestly. Okay, so the next thing is being consistent online. And I know this is a struggle because it's a struggle for me too. I ain't gonna lie. It is a struggle. However, in the Leader Lounge, you will be getting a new video from me every Monday. I did want to let you guys know that. But show up online, and the ways that you do that, hold on, coffee sip. The ways that you do that are going on podcasts, talking and nurturing your email subscribers, posting on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, being consistent across all platforms. If you are invited to speak at an event, speaking engagements because it builds up credibility across the board. Believe it or not, people pay attention to consistency. They may not like everything that you post, but they're definitely watching. The next thing is leverage your thought leadership. When I work with my private clients, one of the things that I stress and also help position them for is being a thought leader in their industry and ways to do that. So, one of the ways and other surefire ways of being a thought leader in your respective industry is speaking engagements is one, doing podcasts is another, blog writing is another. Okay. And don't forget, like old school networking. Old school networking never goes out of style at all. The next thing we want to talk about is building the body. Whew. As a woman in leadership who is about to be 50 this year, I am elevating my wellness journey. I have always been on the wellness track because of my previous company and just that being my area of expertise for so many years. But as a woman in leadership, I have to show up differently. So the ways that I prioritize elevating and building my body are, child, I got to up my rest game. My rest game it's been slipping, especially last week. Last week was a really busy week for me. So prioritizing rest. And rest doesn't necessarily mean sleeping, but it can be I'm not doing anything. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to watch my favorite show. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I'm going to get a massage. It could be anything that allows your body and your nervous system time to decompress and reset. Okay. The next thing is understanding and prioritizing nutrition. As we age, or as women in leadership, we need to take vitamins, take supplements. I do herbal tinctures in the morning. I take other supplements at night. Vitamin B12, vitamin D3, K2. I do these things because I understand my immune system needs to be protected. I have to have a good source of magnesium in my body. I have to have a good overall vitamin B complex in my system. I need my omega 3s. I need all of these things, probiotics, good hydration. I always have water near me, and water that actually hydrates. So, meaning I have Celtic salt in here. You guys hear me talk about that sometimes on Friday Night Lives. Um, I'll do Celtic salt under my tongue to help dissolve it because I'm really focusing on hydrating my body from a cellular level, hydrating my body inside out. So, drinking water with cucumber in it, more cucumbers infused into my diet, especially here in Mexico. It's hot. Where I live, it's hot. So, we're in the 80s for the unforeseeable future and climbing. So, I have to make sure that I'm getting enough like hydrated liquids and foods into my system. Okay. Another thing I do is move your body. Move your body, y'all. Go out for a walk. Um, Getting outside in the sun absolutely changes your mood. It elevates it. It brings you to life. It wakes you up. Move your body. Yoga, walking, going to the gym, strength training, whatever you need to do. Pilates, that's another thing I'm implementing soon. I was actually looking at Pilates videos last night. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you are prioritizing your wellness. And what this does is it gives you clarity. It makes you healthy because women in leadership, we understand that if we're not healthy, we're not anything else to anybody else, including ourselves, right? So, making sure that you are moving your body on a daily basis. I don't care if it is just 30 minutes, breaking it up, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, whatever you need to do, but move your body, okay? So, nutrition. I did talk a little bit about nutrition, but one of the things that I absolutely love as we're building our body is the dark leafy greens. I'm a big fan of dark leafy greens. I love kale. I love collard. I love dark lettuce and different variety of lettuce. I don't like spinach though. I'm not a spinach girly, which kind of surprises me, but I'm just not a spinach girly. I can do some cooked spinach, but not a lot. I don't like the aftertaste of spinach. But the spinach here in Mexico is a little bit different, so maybe I'll give it a try. But I can't do like regular Popeye. I don't know what it. I don't like spinach, y'all. But any other dark leafy green, I'm down for it. It could be cooked, it could be raw, it could be dressed, and smothered nicely in the good olive oil. Get those dark leafy greens into your system because it gives you all of your vitamins. It gives you iron. It elevates your immune system. It does all the things. Where I fall short is fruit. But I'm trying to up my fruit game. Pineapple is one of my main sources of fruit. I love kiwi for the fiber. I love kiwi because I love how it tastes, but the fiber is great for your system. Blueberries, the blueberries here in Mexico, oh my God. To me, the blueberries in the States were acidic. Now I actually know what a blueberry tastes like. So get in those berries, those blue, red, like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, goji berries. Get those juniper berries. Get the berries in your system. Hawthorn berries, which is excellent for heart health, by the way. Hawthorn berries, excellent for heart health. Get you some hawthorn berries, make some hawthorn tea, all of the things. Pomegranate is excellent for blood pressure. Getting the beets in, excellent for your cardiovascular system. So those kind of things. So, and what that's going to do is it's going to give you more energy. So when you move your body, you feel better. You are focusing on your digestive system. You're moving things along because all disease starts in the gut. And if you want to simplify things or help categorize things for people who like to break things down this way, you can look at it from a systemic standpoint, meaning you can look at it like what foods elevate my cardiovascular system, what foods lower my cortisol levels, what foods detox my liver, what foods help my digestive system. So just to kind of give it a little bit more focus, um, that was a little tip. That's kind of stuff that I do. The next thing is rest, child. I'm gonna take another sip on this. And I said rest earlier, but resting prevents burnout. Listen to your body because our bodies they whisper to us first and then they yell at us. I don't even think there's no in between because it's like, girl, I'm talking to you. Hello, somebody. Hello. Okay, now I'm gonna scream at your butt. I think that's how our bodies operate. But the older we get, and we want to make sure that we are prioritizing our wellness, our health, and because it gives us mental clarity, it gives us agility, it makes us more vibrant, more beautiful. We want our skincare routine. One of my clients is a skincare girly. I might want to bring her on my YouTube channel, but she really does a great job with prioritizing her skincare routine. Hold on, lip touch up. Um, but she does a great job. Hold on, y'all. All right. With prioritizing her skin routine and making sure her skin is well hydrated, well taken care of. These are the things that I'm talking about. Take care of that body. We are building that body. And this is actually kind of fun. I'm actually kind of loving the Leader Lounge because you guys get a different side to me. And it gives me the opportunity to share my personal tips that help me along the way and hopefully will help you. But it's a more relaxed environment. Okay, finally, because I'm not going to keep you guys long, is we are elevating our businesses, right? How are we elevating our businesses? Automate, delegate, simplifying your systems, using systems that make your business run easy. Okay. I may drop some links in the description. One of the things I am absolutely a fan of is Stand Store. I have people who have signed up under my affiliate link because the cost is low for having a stand store. I think it's like $29 a month, but they give you like a 14-day free trial, and then sometimes they'll even extend the trial if you are not happy with the service to give you a little bit more time to create exposure for your business. And you can put all of the things in there. You can create memberships. You can do digital products. You can do all of the things in that space. So I'll drop the link just in case you are considering something that doesn't have a high overhead for software. Stand Store, and it's so clean and it's so classic and it's so pretty, and you can personalize it, but it looks excellent in your links, meaning like you can put it to your Instagram link or your TikTok link, or you can add it in your YouTube link. So Stand Store is a really great one. But automate systems. Get a way to create a lead magnet. You can do that in Stand Store as well. A lead magnet to draw in new customers or clients. Nurture that. Again, we're automating, we're delegating. We can't do everything as women in leadership, but we also understand where our time is best utilized. And it's hard to be everything. You can't. And I understand when you're coming out of the gate, you absolutely do need to be everything, meaning the admin, the CEO, the PR, marketing, like strategizing, like accountant, you have to HR, you have to do everything. But as your brand grows and you're able to create more visibility, hire an admin or hire a VA, which is a virtual assistant, and the right virtual assistant will help take your business or brand to the next level. The next thing is create multiple streams of revenue within your business. So create membership communities, offer digital products, create courses, do master classes, do think tanks, things that will allow people to connect with you on different levels or and work with you privately. The private part is always the higher level. Okay. But create multiple streams of revenue within your business structure, um, and work those. Yeah, you don't have to drop everything at one time. I always recommend at least two good, strong offers coming out of the gate. And then you can have the other things just like waiting on ready, waiting on ready, right? And then as your audience grows, then you drop something else that you see that your customer, client base, and or audience need. Also, don't be afraid to poll your audience. Ask them questions. What do you want from me? Garner feedback because you're able to answer questions because they're telling you what they like, what they don't like, what they need, what they don't need. And you can then create a solution for that. Your job as a business owner, as a woman in leadership, is to create solution oriented services. Okay. The next thing is network intentionally. Surround yourself with mentors. Leaders, we collaborate, we don't compete, right? So get in partnership with other women in leadership, with other people who can, there's no competition, only elevation. So make sure that you start collaborating with other people. Old school networking never goes out of style. Like I am doing thought leadership discussion for women. And I'll drop that in the chat too, just to make sure that you're signed up if you're not already. But I'm doing that because I want to hear what women have to say. I want to hear what women in leadership, what are the challenges that you're seeing in today's market? What are the peaks? What are the pits? What are solutions? What are you seeing more of that you haven't seen before? What different direction are you using with your marketing and or all of these things? It's like that for me is a think tank because I'm listening, but I'm also it's a place of network exchange. Okay. Um, yeah. Mentorship, business coaching, getting in community. I love the leadership collective because, I brag about them all the time because they're women in different industries. And I love that for us. I love that over there in the collective. If you're interested in joining the Leader Lounge, I'll make sure I'll drop it in the description. But the Leader Lounge automatically has access to, I'm sorry, the Leader Collective automatically has access to the Leader Lounge. But they get in there and they network and their businesses are able to support each other. It's a whole dope ass community. But anyway, and then they start sharing, and I'm about to drop an affiliate link for that group too. So, and they invite somebody to join, they get a little kickback. Like incentivize folks when they work with you. So I hope these tips help along the way. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the chat in the lounge so I can answer them. Again, you guys will get a new video from me in the lounge every Monday. And yeah, you guys got this. And you are hearing me say more and more. If you can create and stay in business, child, during this time, politically or economically, then you will be fine. This is when bosses are created. Seriously. And I learned that in COVID, even though like I have been in my industry for 2 decades. When COVID happened, child, when COVID happened, my business made more money than it has ever made. My goal is to surpass that this year. But I'm saying if you can create and scale a business during hard times, when the shit is easy, you just gonna sit back because all of your systems are gonna be in place. All of your systems, your team, things are gonna be in place and you are going to be smooth sailing. So I encourage you guys to just show up. It doesn't matter what people say, you got this. Drop your questions in the lounge, introduce yourself, and I'll see you next Monday. All right, bye.